with no hands, we can throw the city up. Won't be every time sitting up. Twin Peaks, 10 bedroom estate, like nigga, what? Smoking something that you isn't smoking. Fucking something that you isn't fucking. Rolling a wood that you would never roll. Every year we need a bigger budget. Every year we need a bigger budget. Every year we need a bigger budget. Rolling a wood that you would never roll. Every year we need a bigger budget.
What's up, everybody? This is Don Julio from Beat Fighters, and today I have the privilege to introduce a very good friend of mine. You know, not only that, but he's a very humble cat. If you ever get to meet him, you feel me? He's a very talented individual behind the keys, straight from the soil, the Bay Area to be exact. You know, dude's been heavy on the grind lately. There's never a moment when I hear his work and I'm like, it could be better. Nah, that never happens. Because every time he blesses any MC on any level, he definitely delivers. He's a very unique individual. So if you want some quality production, I suggest you fuck with him. You feel me? Everything from smooth, atmospheric, to straight to your face knocks, slaps, you know, whatever you want to call it. This guy's name alone is a guarantee that you're going to have a hit in your pocket. So I'm just blessed right now to be able to interview the one and only Evaclear. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up? Good, man. Everything's good, man. You know, just keeping it busy, man. You know what I'm saying? Just working on a few projects right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, yeah.
You got a lot on your plate right now?
I do have some right now. I got working on my instrumental album, Pure Elegance. I want to call it like a soundtrack. It's kind of like it's a movie for like a soundtrack to your ear. It's kind of like I want it to sound like a movie. Kind of like it's telling a story because it's pretty much like a lot of basic San Francisco elements, like nostalgic memories. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing the music, because you're gonna hear a lot of soul, a lot of theatrical, a lot of like, you know, suspense, a lot of different like genre infusion with that. That's what I'm working on right now. But I'm working on that. I released the San Quinn Stronger Than Ever last year.
Yeah.
San Quinn out. That was EP. That was that. But then, but right now I'm also working on Monk ACS Safe Travels album. So I produced 80% of that with Monk, so I've been doing a lot of production with him. Got stuff with Crypto, Dregs 1, my boy Cy4, he got a single coming out that I produced. You know, just keeping it going. Just right now, just not saying too much stuff, but I'm definitely working on some stuff right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, we definitely need you in this game, bro. You feel me? Like you definitely got a lot of talent, man, and that's the reason why I decided, you know, I really wanted to pick your brain a little bit because I feel like you're very unique. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm sure a lot of people know that, and I'm sure you do as well, man. But tell the people a little bit about yourself, man.
Me, I'm Evaclear. Well, my real name is Tony. I'm born and raised in San Francisco. Doing music, I would say I was doing beats by like about 22, but see, I grew up as a musician. I grew up playing instruments, play piano, keyboard over the years, yeah. So then, like, you know, that's what I was doing at first. You know what I mean? Then, you know, my folks knew I had an ear for it, so I started taking lessons, basic theory, whatever it is, piano theory at that time. And then when high school came along, I had decided to join a concert band, but they didn't have piano, so I ended up choosing to play trumpet.
Yeah.
So not even that, they had that. Then they also they had a jazz band too, so I played with the advanced jazz band too as a trumpet player. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I played sports too. You know, I hooped, you know, ran track, cross country, the whole nine. But yeah, music was my thing. But this is before like the production part, which was later on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, you know, it was like I was a top musician. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but there was a time where you get into different things in life. You know what I mean? But then when the studio came in. Yeah, that was like probably like in early '03. A homie had a drum machine and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know much about like equipment then. I knew like synthesizers, but I didn't think you can make a whole song on a fucking keyboard because the thing I see was Casio. I was like, it's some corny shit. It don't sound right. Yeah. But then when I kind of get into it by accident, you know what I'm saying? That's when I kind of like really fell into the music and just, you know what I mean? And my craft over time and then, yeah.
And then from your musical background, because you say you played like, you know, you played instruments. Was it kind of easy to transition into a hip hop producer?
A little bit at first, but then there was a point where, in a way, when it comes to like playing tracks and arranging stuff, because I know how I read music and all that, and I actually score, but like I would say not too easy because it was you get into the technical part when it comes to like the mixing stuff, the using the different effects, different like ways you can take drums where you can do more than just play. It's more like designing it, more taking the sound and creating it how you want it.
Yeah.
I think the technical part was taking some time, but once I got the hang of it, it was pretty much clockwork. You know what I'm saying? So it took some time. But yeah, other than that though.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad though. Yeah, it's just development and growth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And how were you introduced to hip hop? Were you into other kind of music before?
Yeah, I grew up on a lot of 80s music, a lot of 70s funk. So it wasn't really like hip hop itself. To me, like I was more into like musical stuff. I was listening to like SOS Band, Foreigner, Kool and the Gang.
Okay.
Of course, Michael Jackson, stuff like that. I mean, I can name so many people, but really, it's like I was really big on that Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis type in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just a lot of alternative rock, a lot of soft rock, because a lot of that music had a lot of synthesizers in it. You know what I'm saying? It was incorporated with that, with live instruments. So that's why I thought it was dope. I mean, I'd say the hip hop, maybe like 11 or 12 years old. But like the fashion, of course, but I'll tell you, like just the music itself, it was like, I'm gonna keep real, I did not know back then, like, when you hear songs from like Nothing But a G Thing or like, let's say, Big Papa, those ones, like, I thought they remade it. I didn't know it was sampled. I didn't know they took a record from there. I kid you not. I thought he played it. So I'm like, I don't know, did you play the guitar on this too? You play the sax on this? No, it was samples. Like, I didn't get it. But then, okay, they took it and they chopped it. Now I kind of understood that's how it works. That type of art form, you know what I'm saying? But, which I do sample, but I like to like incorporate with different elements that sounds like it's in the sample.
Yeah.
But things like that, but, hip hop, I was young. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it's different because when you listen to like you said, like Big Pop and all that, you would think like they made it themselves, but there was a different element to it. I heard something about the mixing, because sometimes you hear samples and they just sound kind of like it's a sample. You feel me? But the way I guess Diddy did it was the engineer in that studio. They made it sound like so crisp and clear. Do you have like a special formula you use when you make a beat or when you start making a beat?
Sometimes I'll start with like different chord progressions or different I'll start with a melody or I'll start with drums. It depends. Like sometimes if I really want to get my head popping, I'll start with some good drums and just start building on top of that. But I'll do a lot of like layered stuff like that, not to get like I don't want to give up my little secret sauce. It depends on what I do. If I find a sound or whatever I play with, I'll kind of run with it and then I'll kind of work my way around it. You know what I'm saying?
And then was Made From Scratch, was that your first compilation or were you doing work before that?
That was my very first compilation. I did that because if you look back from the MySpace days, you're trying to get your beats out there. You're trying to sell beats online, you're doing this, I got here. I'm thinking like, what are the chances to get like placed on something when you're trying to make a name? So I decided to do a compilation.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, shout out to Dieselino, matter of fact, because I know him from Planet the Pan. I remember I was working with him pretty much first on his album. We never got it out there, but I talked about doing a compilation. He's like, you should do it. I didn't have a title for it. That's why I decided, let me just put a compilation on a professional level, on a professional scale. So where it's like, that's how it would stand out. And I created my own lane as a producer by putting myself on the map.
Yeah.
By not just doing all the beats, handpicking the artists that get on this track and here and there, and then like going to different studios to record it. Because it wasn't no like, let me send this file here and there. We were actually in the studio. And this was like around like 2009, 2010, and put all that. Yeah, so that's why I called it Made From Scratch. You know what I mean? It just kind of made sense.
Yeah, it was all organic.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah,
bro. Yeah, I mean,
2 years to put it together. Yeah.
How was it getting those artists?
Besides on a business standpoint, but like definitely just artists. Well, it was one by one. Like I decided to get like Big Rich on there, and then I had I got Quinn on there, Crypto. I definitely wanted to get mostly city folks, but I got folks from like East Bay, you know what I'm saying, Peninsula. Yep, got different artists from the Bay, but it was just like whoever wanted to work, pretty much. Matter of fact, Drex One was the first one I started working with. Him and Telly Prego, so shout out to them. Yeah, so I've known them before I had any records out, so I was a little bit in the scene, but it was just hard to see like who would go what record together. Then I started working with Pablo Fetty, and actually Young Mix introduced me to Pablo Fetty then, and that's how over time that's how I met Monk through Fetty. Just over time, just networking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get out there events, get my name out there, get my face out there. Then, how it kind of made a buzz was, I had Big Rich on there at Even Odds, and I had the singer R.O.D., who had Can't Stand You. So, I was looking for a singer that this one track called It's the Life. So that was, how that kind of kicked a little bit off. So, I already had him on the hook. Like 6 months before he had a song that became #1 in the Bay. That was the #1 song he had. So when I was listening to it, I'm like, yeah, and that's when I decided to put it out there, you know what I mean, at right timing. So yeah, did pretty good. Did #20 at Rasputin. I was getting K-Poo.
Oh, really?
KPO was playing it. Yeah, KML Home Trip with King Salad would tear it up, and I got better response on that. I got a video for that. So it was, yeah, you know, I was playing multiple roles. You know what I mean? It's not like I had a team.
That's how it is.
That's how I put myself on there. Yeah. So that's how I got my foot in the door. And then, yeah.
That's
I
good.
know it's kind of a long answer, but
nah, man. We like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of a, yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of especially like upcoming producers, they need to understand like how it was back in the day. You feel me? Nowadays, it's email me the verse. Back then you had to really do some footwork.
Yeah, and then like the music sounds so dope. Like some of the stuff they got, these programs, these VSTs, virtual instruments, which I got those now. But I'm saying then it's like I'm using old stuff. It's like you got to really get down with all these knobs to make it sound good. But now if they had the old equipment then, they wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's so. Yeah. But I like it though. I mean, I got a laptop USB keyboard now, but before it was like I was using both hardware and software, like old school stuff. That's how I started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
I mean, so seeing that you worked with, with that compilation itself, you work with a lot of artists from out here. Is there any artists that you want to work with in the future that you haven't had the opportunity to do so?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Start working with Stunning Man pretty soon.
Okay.
He's got buzz. So yeah, Professor Gable. Hopefully Jay Stalin pretty soon. Try to just send some stuff. So I'm like right now trying to get placements. I mean, I got doing some new stuff with San Quinn in the future with Monk, HTS. Working on this stuff, and then yeah.
Is that another like project with them together, or is this like a?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility, not for sure, but maybe like just a couple of tracks so far. Yep, working with right now just local folks right now, but I mean some of big. Well, I want to work with like John Kennedy. I would like to work with Larry June. Work with some bigger names, stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely want to.
Yeah, Larry June is popping right now.
yeah. Like to work with Mozzie, just like of course bigger names, but like pretty much just trying to stay relevant. Just to work with like local artists that's like buzzing right now. That kind of thing. But,
yeah, that's how it is, man. And then is there like a favorite? It's all good. Is there like a favorite one of your can you name like one of your favorite projects or songs that you were part of? What is one of your favorite ones?
Actually, I did a track on Aquin's album, Authentic album, free Aquin by the way.
Yeah.
I did a track called To Hell I Went. It was a track I was just on some like dark shit. So I met Aquin. He was working on this project. I'm like, yeah, I want to send you some stuff, and then I had this one beat in mind, which was like. There was a particular track because you can't do songs about dancing, but he did a long bit or whatever, you know what I mean? So he could do like storytelling music. So I sent a track and I just sent him just one beat and it already got on the album. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like let me send 10, 15 songs. Yeah, that was kind of an honor to work with him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely a legend out here.
Yeah.
And then Crypto and Mike Marshall got on Kim too. It was an outro that me and Monk did. That was another one. San Quinn, that's a bar truck. San Quinn strong. San Quinn stronger than ever. That was like the honor, but what was even more of an honor was me and San Quinn got a TV placement on BET. It was a show called Rebel in 2017.
That's right. Man.
We got that. So that was a song with bigger budget. That was on the Stronger Than Ever.
Yeah.
And,
that was.
Budget, so he was.
That was a good ass track, bro. That was a good ass track. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a video, but we just did not finish it though. Like we had a couple of videos, didn't get to finish, but it's all good. You know what I mean?
Well, I just wanted to tell you, man, that Stronger Than Ever album, from beginning to end, bro, it was just solid production. I mean, even Quinn came with it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, man, it's very rare to find a gem like that. Nowadays, you feel me? Like how sometimes you listen to an album and you're like, why did I spend money on this one? It's only like 2 tracks that are good, but that shit was like solid as hell. Is there like, can you tell us a story how that album came to be, or?
So I actually do, yeah. So I was actually this is years ago because it was released in 2019. But this is like, because this thing was like years old. Because while I was working on that, well, let's go back to, I was working on my instrumental album. I wanted to do one for years, so. When I was doing that, actually P. Fetty called me up. He's like, hey, we're going to go to a Da Vinci's video. He had a video shoot that he had in the city. So we went over there. And then Quinn happened to be there that day because there was a grand opening of like Pink Dolphin or whatever it was. So he happened to be in the city. He came through. He was saying what's up to everybody, and everyone, they see Quinn. People like, he's like a star. He's like,
Yeah.
the city mayor. So it's like, you know what I mean? And I already had him on my compilation. He was already giving me props when he was saying what's up to me. He saw me again, like, yo, Evaclear, I need some beats. With you, like, okay, cool. And then, like, I said, you still got the same lines? Like, yep. So I talked to him the next day. He's like, he's looking for some beats. And I'm thinking, like, let's just do an EP since he hasn't dropped in a minute at that time. Let's do an EP. So I decided, it was actually 2 tracks that was going on the instrumental album then. That was actually, it was bigger budget, and I think it was Be Cautious with Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Those tracks, I remember. Those were going to be on my instrumental album, but then ended up being on that. So we decided just to do that. It'll be a better look than just doing. Kind of jump my back because I wasn't putting out nothing for a while. I was out of the scene. You know what I mean? After my compilation, but started doing that. Yeah. That was definitely man. It came together. It took a while. You know what I mean? Because I was working on like 5-6 different projects too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? While that was going on, but definitely took my time on it because good music takes time. That took like at least like 2.5-3 years. Did like 9 songs, picked 7 of them.
That was about 2.5-3 years, you said? That's how long it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Time, yeah. It took a while. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
I think,
Oh, definitely a good look, man. And yeah, congratulations on that album, bro. Yeah, congrats on that album, man.
Yeah. I had him and I had Monk and P. Fetty on there. They're on the last track.
Yeah, shout outs to P. Fetty too, bro. Because I mean, if it wasn't for Fetty, I wouldn't have met you either, bro. I remember I met you at I forgot what. It was a show that DEO was throwing. Fetty invited me out there, and that's when I met you.
And we still got to collab. Like secondly, we still got to collab soon on stuff. We haven't even done that yet.
Who?
We kind of did lightweight. Me and you.
Oh.
Some shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we got to do.
Exactly,
so
bro.
I want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Cause,
right on.
Yeah, like if I want to have no Monk, if I didn't know Fed, like if it wasn't for Fetty, I wouldn't know Monk either. And we've been working on, and he knows quite a bit of folks. We got a lot of stuff placed on that. You know what I'm saying? So Fetty kind of lined out of how me and Monk met. You know what I'm saying? Through Fetty back in 2011.
Yeah.
Back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Fetty's a good.
Like
Fetty's always looking out, bro. And shout outs to him, bro. Yeah. And what can we expect? What about like in the future? Is there anything coming up in the future?
Right now, the Pure Elegance project, the new San Quinn, I Want to Smell My Roses, Volume 1. Monk's producing the entire thing, but there was a couple that I co-produced with him.
Oh, okay.
That's coming out, that, and then just working on some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Working on a new catalog, rebuilding, and just right now, just focus on this instrumental project, and then hopefully trying to get now place music on like TV and movies and stuff like that. I mean, that's what I'm working on right now. Doing a lot of score music, not just hip hop beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, you can do a lot of different things, bro. Like
different avenues.
Yeah, different avenues,
like a different
man.
avenue. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
That's dope, man. Is there any advice you can give like an upcoming producer? I mean, from based on your experiences of how far you've came, like, is there any advice you can give them?
I would say like learn the business side, like as well. But like I would say not just get too much into the business, just work on your craft. Like work on your sound. Because I notice producers always do all these producer type beats, artist type beats. But we want to hear your sound. Bring something new to the table.
Yeah.
It's about creating your own lane. Like what I did, the way I did it was very risky, and it wasn't. I suggest you do it nowadays. Like back then it was okay. I would just say try to put something out like on your little label. Get an artist. I would say work with an artist, focus with the artist that you want to develop, and then just go from there, see how far you can go. But just pretty much work on your craft, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just to get too much to like juggling around here and there.
Yeah.
Just focus on something and see how far you can go.
Yeah, because a lot of, sometimes, you hear almost like people trying to sound like other people, producers trying to sound like other producers instead of building their own craft, building their own style.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, that's why with you, you know what I'm saying? Like you have your own unique style and it shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be an Everclear production.
Yeah. And there's a few cats, I'm sure they want to sound like me too, and they don't want to,
They're over there with with the chords. Like, fuck.
Yeah. It's like, that sound like Everclear type beat, but right on. Thank you for that. I'm inspired. Shit. That's all good. But, I get inspired by others too. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired, but I noticed that. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But like, it's okay to get inspiration from a lot of people, even if it's someone like I personally know. It's okay.
Yeah.
But like, it's okay to like just bring your own sound. That's all it is. You want to hear something different, because that's how like I remember watching DJ Quick's Festivalist DVD.
Mm-hmm.
He said the secret to making it in the head was do something that's never been done before, like something that he's never like you know what I mean? How he brought his sound, and it kind of like when Nelly brought that sound, or like when Neptunes, when they bring these new different type of sound, it's like that's what becomes a hit when it's something kind of new and fresh.
Exactly.
Something that you would not expect, like a different type of sound. But once you hear like what's selling on the radio, now they want to make these type of beats that's on the radio, and I'm like, I'm not doing it.
I feel, yeah.
That's just, I'm not a follower. Like me and Monk HT, especially like the stuff we're doing is different too. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you know what I mean? 'Cause that was my collaborator for like 6 years already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
is there,
just work on your stuff. Listen.
Yeah, exactly. Who's your favorite producer? I mean, not now, but like as far as like, who did you like get inspired by? Anybody that inspired you as a producer?
Oh hell yeah! I can name so many. I'd say Battle Cat for sure. Just how he constructs his production, the way he constructs it, he takes to another level. I'm like, damn, you get so juiced. Like I want to just get in there and just try to make something. But I'd say Ryan Leslie, because he will take different objects and different things and record it as percussion, or he'll put like 5, 6, 7 different instruments and lay that down. But just the way it's not just. I like the type of music he makes. You see what I'm saying? That's what I get inspired by him too. A lot of things. You know what I mean? My pops too. My dad was a guitar player growing up too, so he kind of got me into the music thing. I forgot to mention that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops.
Oh, he was a guitar player.
Growing up, he was playing guitar.
Yeah.
And he got me into like. He's the one that introduced me to like a lot of like the 80s music, that type of stuff. Like he didn't even like hip hop, that kind of thing. He thinks it's all repetitive. You see what I'm saying? Because he comes from like music that's like it's got different parts, and that's what I'm trying to bring with my production. That kind of uniqueness.
Yeah.
So, but
that's exactly how music was back then, bro. I mean, like music back then was way different, man.
Oh man, just telling me.
Yeah.
Now it's like you can make a beat within like 5 minutes. Just play something, play 1 bar, 2 bars, copy paste, the song's done.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, last but not least, bro.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Last but not least, bro. What legacy do you want to leave behind?
Yeah, I want to just pretty much. I want to create some kind of history for the Bay Area. Showing that I was definitely a part of what I've created. Kind of like the last 2 projects I did.
Yeah.
That's why, like, sometimes I would just say just music that I want to make that last for the rest of their lives. For instance, That's Stronger Than Ever. That's something like, things like that, why it takes so long. I would just say just music that's perfection. That's all I want to leave behind, just some music that's like memorable.
Yeah.
That's something that was like, it's time music that's timeless. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to be. Something that like, at least I want to create some kind of history. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I would say.
Well, you're going the right path, bro.
Yeah, right on, brother.
Yeah, you're going on the right path, man, and I congratulated you on all your accomplishments, bro. Like, I mean, and it's like nobody knows, man, but it's hard to be a producer, especially in the Bay Area. A lot of producers that could be as good as you. It's kind of hard. But sometimes we get taken advantage of. But that's why I'm doing this, Beat Fighters thing, because I want to be able to start, to showcase them and be able to give them some exposure to, let people see who we are and, that, we're actually trying to make it, and how hard it is to do what we do. Anybody can interview a rapper, and the rapper could be like, yeah, I made that hit, but nah, brother, producer, you know what I'm saying? Like, the producer. Yeah.
Like, the stuff I'm making, man, there's some tracks that'll take 10 to 12 hours just to make that one song.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll take about 30 minutes to an hour. It takes hours. I mean, it depends. So.
Yeah. Have you engineered? You do some engineering too?
I have.
Yeah?
I've done that, yeah. I do that kind of stuff, yeah.
That's good, man. That's definitely something I want to learn too. I'm learning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely get the hang of it. Yeah, it's just overdevelopment. You know what I was saying before. It's just practice. Once you get more into it, then you get better at it. Pretty much like anything. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time, man. Thank you for being here, man. Definitely gonna be having
Thank
this
you, brother. Appreciate you.
for sure, man. Gonna have this posted up. You know what I mean? And yeah, right on, bro. And then so yeah, next week, bro, we'll get on that battle.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
30-minute battle. Let's get it done. And yeah, appreciate you, bro. You stay safe out there with this whole COVID thing.
Yeah, I'm good though, man. Got my little mask though.
Geared up.
The show is.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
All right, bro.
Hey, too.
All right, take care, bro. Peace.
All right, man. Yep. All right, peace.
Every year we need a bigger budget.